khona ku-Let's Talk SA. It's your boy B-Man, Tabora Tabonza. Yes, it's a Thursday, the 30th of July. Siyayisonga ke ngoku le inyanga. Singene kule bathi into ke ngesixhosa. Nkosi yam, thina ke sihamba sifundiswa kwezi zikolo. Kwenzima nobiza inyanga ngesixhosa. Kodwa ke August singena kuye ngoku. Bathi inyanga yomoya kuhlenje kuyaqhuma. Wesigaba ebhayi. But yeah, we're here. Sisaqhuba nomzamo FM. We really appreciate indlebe zenu and i-data zenu. Kuchitha ixesha man nimamele shows mnandi kangaka siniphathela zona. Yes, now it's time for Let's Talk SA. It's your current affairs show, trending issues, everything. We update you guys. So, without further ado, we need to go now, as Manisazi, to our recap for the previous week. What was trending in the Aba that we're leading? Yes, it's time for that right now. Over to you, Msese. Kabanike, Dad. Kabanike.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe. Alright, ke masibulele sibambe ngazo zibini ke pha kubonani ehlabeni. Sithenkosi kakhulu futhi ndisifuliseleke kwemphulaphuli kwindawo nephulaphuleni kuzo sibamba ngazo zibini. Siyabulela ngenkxaso yenu. Ngelami igama ke ndinguzesethu Dina Msese. Siniphathele inkqubo emnandi kakhulu Let's Talk esehlala uphulaphule ke kuzoba mnandi kakhulu. KungoLwesine ezintsukwini umhla wama-30 apha kumzamo FM. Phulaphule thina sakrobisa nje kumanqaku ebetshotshe entla kule veki sisuka kuyo kuzawuthi ga kule veki. Phulaphule khawurhabu lapho ungafini. UMzantsi Afrika uza kubhiyozela inyanga yamanina ngelo xa siya zisanda izenzo zodushe ngakumanini ukanti iNelson Mandela Bay ayehlukanga kwezinye iindawo kweli. Asemaninzi amanina athwele ubunzima ngokwasenyameni nangokwasemphefumlweni. Kutshanje umphathiswa kwisebe lezobulungisa uRonald Lamula wenza isibhengezo malunga nemithetho emithathu yokuqwalasela iindlela zokuqubisana nodushe olusekelweyo kwisini. Omnye wale mithetho mithathu uza kuvumela ukuba ubani akwazi ukufaka isicelo sesithintelo nesenkundla i-protection order ukutsho esebenzisa ubuxhakaxhaka bale mihla. Oku kuza kwenziwa ziinzame zokuqubisana neqondo eliphezulu lokuxhatshazwa kwabantwana namanina eMzantsi Afrika. Ukuguqula ikhasi ke mphulaphuli wemzamo FM ukurhobisa nje kwelinye lamanqaku ethu masenze ngolu hlobo. Le veki uphawula iinyanga ezine susela ukuqhambuka kwentsholongwane i-Covid-19 kweli loMzantsi Afrika. Eli lizwe likwindawo yesihlanu kuluhlu lwamazwe achatshazelwe ngamandla yile ntsholongwane i-Covid-19 kwihlabathi. Kusenjalo bafikelele kwizigidi ezili-16 abantu abosulelwe yile ntsholongwane i-Covid-19. Ukanti basondele ku-648,000 abantu abasweleke ngenxa yezigulo ezinxulumene ne-Covid-19 kwihlabathi. Ibizizo ke mphulaphuli indawo bezikrobisa kuzo kangoku thina masithathe intambo sisibuyisele kuye ubonani ehlabeni.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Always keeping us updated, bruh. Always keeping us updated. That was Umsese with the news recap. And we're moving further forward to a new slot that we're introducing to the show, which is your sports updates. Yes. What is a show, radio show or radio station without any sports? But let's talk SA, we're just bringing that slot for you with the updates on zonke zemidlalo. But that is done by our new guy on the show. You guys are gonna love him. Our new guy on the show, Utolisa. But Utolisa is gonna bring you the sports update. Yes, let's move on straight kuye ke singathathanga ixesha singalibazisanga ixesha. Take it away, Toli.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Thank you so much, Manani. Well, a lot has been going on within the sporting fraternity, and we kickstart the bulletin with some soccer news. The Premier Soccer League, PSL boss Ivan Khoza held a press conference confirming the return of domestic football in South Africa. The official return date is scheduled for the 8th of August, with the Nedbank Cup semi-finals between Mamelodi Sundowns and Bidvest. The Absa Premiership will return 3 days later with a midweek kick-off on Tuesday, the 11th of August. A full list of fixtures will be revealed in the next coming days. And now we move on to some rugby news. Former Springbok coach Karel du Plessis believes South African rugby should continue playing competitions in the Southern Hemisphere. His views go against a prevailing public mood that the local game's future lies in other regions like Europe, especially after New Zealand expressed its preference for a Super Rugby tournament without their arch rival. But du Plessis argues with the Kiwis' tradition of staying at the forefront of rugby innovation means SA should want its players to be exposed to that level of expertise. And finally, we close off with some cricket news. Former South African A and Cape Cobras batsman Mpile Rampele is the latest senior cricketing figure to criticize Cricket SA for lacking transformation. Rampele wrote to Natim Ketwa calling on sports minister to act decisively against what he called disorder and chaos. He criticized the appointments of 8 white males executives in the CSA structure and its provincial affiliates, including New Western Cape Cricket CEO Albertus Kennedy. For Mzamo FM News, I am Tolisa Lekanya. Back to you in studio.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
I thank you so much, Toli, for the update, bro. That was Utolisa giving us the sports update every Thursday on Let's Talk SA. That's what you're gonna get. Yes, thank you so much, sir. All right, moving on to the topic of the day. So we're looking back a bit and siyakhumbula amaphulaphula Titombweni echaza ke one of the things that are going to be done in fact no president he said as well into ezakwenziwa kula 500 billion rands be-injectwa was that one of the things is that kuzaba kwi-350 rands ezawukhutshwa for the unemployed, right? Yenzeka ke loo nto masungena nzulu kwabangayifumaniyo njalo njalo i-politics part, but yenzeka loo nto. So he even said it's going to happen for 6 months, right? But we are asking today into bangabana ngabe urhulumente mphulaphuli kufuneka okanye angaqhubekeke zikhupha ezi-350 per month ukukhawulelana nale ntswela ngayesho especially for the youth, okanye makakhawulezise process okuvula amathuba yemisebenzi. Makaqhubekeke khupha i-350 experience ukukhawulelana nale ntswelongqesho or akhawulezise uvula imisebenzi amathuba emisebenzi for the unemployed. So sifuna nje man uthetha ngaloo nto and just hear your views. Ndiyazi ke bazaba khona bathi hayi zombini zi-right. The 350 plus nokuvula kwemisebenzi mazize and I tell you right now, the moment it stopped the 350 there was in a due date as I've mentioned, as Tito Mboni has mentioned. Hey, uzaba kuqhushulula. People are gonna complain, people are gonna toy yonke loo nto leyo. Ngokumisazi uba ayonto i-permanent, it was a temporary measure ukukhawulelana nale meko sikuyo because abanye abasakwazi ngoku nokwenza ezo nto ezincinci bebekade bezenza just to get the money. So bekukhawulelana nabantu abangenamisebenzi. But ingaba urhulumente makaqhubekeke nezi-350 okanye akhawulezise man uvula amathuba imisebenzi. Ilapho indaba. But just to get 2 cents of just my co-host bona bathini. I just want to hear from them. Nithini madoda before sise kubaphulaphula. Nithini nina?
Systems are offline. To only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Alright, Tawongsikile upasa uphetheyo namhlanje. Le topic interesting kakhulu. So according to my opinion, masiphele as 350 rand. Because isentile kudlalwa ngabantwana babantu. Ulutsha laseMzantsi Afrika ukuqala lufundile. So aluphangeli ngoku. Urhulumente makaphelise as 350 avule amathuba emisebenzi. Yazi bendizibuza wena Tawongsikile uba mhlawumbe ingaphela le 350 yena kungabikho kwalo misebenzi noba kunganjani na. Kasiba bangathini abantu because kaloku besebeyiphelile mos le mali. Kodwa ke ngokuhamba uthi incinci ayikho tu mayiphele le mali le. Kwenzela uba ulutsha lizovuka luzithuthe because ngoselihleli liyeke kwawezo zinto ezo mhlawumbe belizama ukwenza sebeyiphele le mali engekhoyo 350 rand. Mayiphele.
And the reason why I'd say it's complicated is because I think, yes, I do agree with, and I know a lot of people are going to agree with me on this one, that the government needs to do both, give people the money and also create new work opportunities. But also, I think as young people, we need to start getting to a point where we actually start doing things for ourselves, because how long are we going to complain? How long are we going to protest about the lack of unemployment in this country? We need to start, putting our own destiny in our own hands and, just start creating things for ourselves, by ourselves, and just have that ownership and just generate income, go to and not be reliant on government, because at the end of the day, to be quite honest with you, government doesn't owe us anything, and I think with regards to this Limari Lesi Fumanaya, I think we also need to be very cognizant of the fact that this thing has a time span. It's going to end in the next couple of months, and when with Lamala Bufumana, what have you done? What have you done? And the reason why I'm asking that question is because I feel like we need to get to a point where we utilize whatever it is that we are being given by the government in a very clever way, and I mean like taking a certain amount of money from and just putting it away, so that you can fund whatever it is that you want to do. I know it's not a lot of money, but in the Malakle is that uyaqala and you're putting your own destiny into your own hands and just funding whatever it is that you want to do, funding your dream. Just put money away, put imali away, because at the end of the day, this is coming to an end. But I do wish the government can do it just for a little bit longer, because at the end of the day, people out there are struggling. They are struggling. So that's my 2 cents.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Inkosi kakhulu. Thank you so much, colleagues. Thank you so much. Those were two opposing views, by the way. One of my colleagues says i-350 masicinywe masiyeke urhulumente asikavule ekhaya amathuba omsebenzi and you start earning your own salary. Maziphele zincinci anyway. So I think that view comes from the fact that your salary will be more than it, and you'll see how to utilize salary yakho much more better than i-350. The other interesting view enivileyo is that and from whatever you're getting, more especially from whatever you're getting, smart, use smart. Use it smart. Put money away to fund your own dream. Actually, most people employed already, but whatever your merchandise or your thingisa. Now it's also another good opportunity that plus 50 rands we make a side in yabo ukongeza pha kulangxowa udla ngoyithenga for ukuthengisa and all those things. So it's just a practice that you do, so that whenever kusiza ithuba an opportunity that is even bigger than this one, whether it's umsebenzi or anything bigger, so used on being creative, putting it aside. That's what I picked up from it, and it's a valuable advice. Say like umsebenzi seyivulwa. I think this was a bit of a training on how to utilize to prepare for the big one. Those are the two opposing views which were valuable from both my colleagues, Umsese and Otoli. So, and the fingerprints in fingerprint and hear what you think of this injection in 350 and also the employment opportunities. Yeah, so group after the show. 1 or 2 comments is enough. I need 1 or 2 valuable comments, right, but it's something for you to think about that we're coming up with for Leah Namhlanje show. Yes, so that was your show. Let's talk SA. It's your boy B, Usese, Nopoli. So until next time, man. Until next time, next Thursday, Sabislapa. Don't forget as well to follow our page, Mzamo FM on Facebook. Like it, engage Nati. Hlala kunye nesikhululo sakho sihamba phambili. Mzamo FM. They say it's the best internet radio in the world. Baphinda bathi no. It's the best internet radio in the universe.
Listening to only the best internet radio station in the world.